Hello, good morning everybody. How are you? Well guys, I'm back here. I've not made video for a long time. I've been a little bit busy doing my job in Paris. I'm living in Paris, the capital city of France, where I'm working as a teacher. Okay, I'm a professor of English, French, and Spanish, and at the same time I'm studying international media. Well, I'm here today to talk about the political situation in the United States, some hours before the South Carolina primary, okay? I think Bernie Sanders' victory is now inevitable. Everybody knows that Bernie Sanders is definitely going to be the nominee for the Democratic Party. From the latest information that I have, the latest news that I have, Bernie will win South Carolina with 28.4%, and Joe Biden will come second. So everything is being done right now by the Democratic Party, the DNC, to topple Bernie Sanders. Everybody knows that because Bernie says he's a socialist, and the New Democrats are afraid of socialists. They have a problem with socialists because they label socialists or they compare socialists to communists or Bolsheviks or whatever. Bernie represents a threat to them. These are millionaires or billionaires who cannot stand to see Bernie leading the Democratic nomination. And it is absolutely clear that Bernie is going to be the nominee for the Democratic Party. Unless there is a coup. I've been warning about this coup for a while now, and I'm pretty sure that if the DNC finds the best way to topple Bernie Sanders, it will do it to get rid of him. Now the media is preparing us psychologically to a Bernie's victory. I've been reading the media for a while, the New York Times, the BBC, the Washington Post. If you read the headlines, if you read their opinions, articles, you find that they are preparing us psychologically to accept Bernie's victory because there is no other way. There is no other way. Bernie cannot lose the nomination because Bernie has been winning since Iowa, and I personally believe that he won Iowa. But they rigged the elections, making it appearing or making it look like there was a technical problem. That's what I say. There was a technical problem, but I think it was not a technical problem. They realized that Bernie was going to win, and they did not want Bernie to win, so they rigged the election, creating a technical problem that didn't exist. Okay, so the reality is that the media is now preparing us to a Bernie's victory. So I think in 2020 we will have Bernie versus Donald J. Trump, and I think it will be a absolutely interesting match. Okay, it will be fantastic political game because, as I say, I have so much respect and affection for these two people, Bernie Sanders and Donald J. Trump, because I am a political analyst and I should underline that I am not supporting any one of them. I'm just giving my own opinion, okay, my humble opinion on that probable match, that probable game between those two political leaders. Why do I have affection for them? Because Bernie Sanders and Donald J. Trump are representing the people. If you see Trump voters, these are regular American people who want their country to be controlled with immigration, who want the United States to be greater again, who are worrying about the future of that country economically. Some of them are unemployed, they don't have jobs, etc., etc. Trump represents these guys, and these are the very people who vote for them or for him. You see, Bernie Sanders voters is exactly the same. You got Latinos, whites, and blacks who are fed with racism in the United States, who are fed with many other issues, social issues affecting their daily life, and these guys are saying we're fed up. Okay, with billionaires coming to represent us, somebody like Michael Bloomberg or somebody like Joe Biden. These guys don't represent those people. They just represent themselves. And those people find in Bernie Sanders the real man to defend their interests, and the real man who can improve their lives once in power. So I believe that Bernie Bernie Sanders versus Trump would be absolutely great to watch, and would be absolutely great to comment for us political commentators. And I think this is what is going to happen. The DNC cannot do anything now to prevent Bernie from winning, because if Bernie loses the nomination, everybody will know that there is a coup in the party. Everybody will know that. So the DNC is now preparing us with its medias, okay, the media, New York Times, the Washington Post, etc., The Hill. All these media are now, the CNN, all these media are now preparing us to accept a Bernie's victory, and I think this is what is going to happen. Tonight we have South Carolina primary. Bernie is going to win. I'm pretty sure about that. And we have the Super Tuesday coming up, and I think Bernie is going to win the Super Tuesday again, and have more delegates, and probably be nominated of this party for the election, the presidential election of 2020. So this is, guys, the situation right now. Bernie Sanders is on fire. Nobody can stop Bernie Sanders from winning, and the Democratic Party knows that, the DNC knows that, the Democratic voters know that Bernie Sanders is the best, has been the best, and is going straight to a nomination. So this is the reality today. We have to accept it, whether we like it or not. Bernie is the best, has been the best, and will probably be the best candidate for the Democratic Party in the election between Trump and the United States, even though the Democratic establishment doesn't like that. They don't want to have socialists. They don't want to have socialists at all, and Bernie is absolutely a threat to them, as it is a threat to Donald J. Trump's voters. But the reality is that Bernie is going to make it through. See you next week, guys. Goodbye.